Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Angelic View. This is the show where we help you connect with angels so that you can live your best life. Joining me today, as always, is my wonderful co host, Dax Carlisle, and I'm your host, Maria Maas, coming to you live today from Bonita Springs, Florida. And I'm going to bring on Dax now. Hey, Dax, how are you?
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday?
Happy St.
St.
Patty's Day.
Patrick's Day. Yeah, and I didn't even wear
I,
my green, you know.
I have some green
I
and
needed
blue.
I need to change shirts now. I got
Oh
work.
yeah, you better
work.
change that. Get with the program.
I know. Well, I there is so much to remember,
Tell
like
me about it.
doing these shows and everything. It's like if it's not written in my list, like last year, I actually wrote it down. I said, wear your St. Patrick's shirt in my notes because
Oh,
I can't remember that on the fly. I'm too old, guys. I'm hitting 60. I mean, it's like
hey, I'm
I don't even know
right
where
there
it
with you,
is.
Dax.
I don't
Matter
even
of
know.
fact, Dax, a week from today. When is the 25th? I didn't even look at the calendar. Let me see here. I
Uh,
don't know what's going on. Oh, Monday. Okay, not a week from today.
uh,
A week and a day from today, March 25th. That's my birthday, and it's my 60th birthday.
oh, it's
I'm
March
getting,
25th.
yes, it's getting up there. And the partying started last night, so I'm a little out of it today. Now you'll know why. We were out last night
Yeah.
with some friends. We saw a great live show, excellent band, and had some few glasses of wine, and really had a good time. And we're going to be
A
having a
few or
great time
10.
next week. But yeah, we're going away actually on my birthday next week for a few
Mm.
days for a nice getaway. We're going up to Hutchinson Island, Florida, which I've never been to that area in Florida. It's near downtown Stuart.
Mm.
And while I'm on the subject of it, I want to throw a shout out there to my friends Chris and Jeannie of Psychic and the Genie. They own a few stores in the downtown Stewart area, and I'm going to be visiting them on my birthday, Monday. They don't know it's my birthday. They know I'm coming for a visit, though. And I'm
Oh,
dropping off some books, my newly
yay.
published revised edition of the Angel Practitioner Handbook, which is a great book, not just for people that want to be angel practitioners, but for anyone. Oh, great.
Can't
Look,
point
he's
on.
got it up there.
Look, there it
Anyone
is.
who wants to bring the angels into their life and work. It's a great, that's why it's called the Foundation Guide. It's everything you need to know to get connected with those angels and bring them
That
into your
was
life.
that was such a perfect segue, because it's like I wanted to surprise you with the book cover. Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, not only that, we've got a Psychic Cafe URL for it.
Oh, wow. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I see that I was waiting to make it till they fixed it on Amazon. Now they fixed it
Yes.
where it's the
Yes.
revised edition.
Yes.
And so you can get the Kindle or the paperback.
Right.
And there's
You
the
can get
URL,
either or.
folks. Yeah, psychic.cafe/angel book will take you right over there. Psychic.cafe/angel book. Oh,
Nice and easy.
I'm gonna put it in the chat while we're talking here.
Great idea. Let me close this
Psychic
calendar off at the top so I can see what's going on in there too.
Angel
But
book. There we go. I'll pop it in there
yes.
so that everybody can grab your angel book. Ooh, lots of people in the chat. Michelle's in there. Hubby Dan.
Hey,
There are
hi
moderators.
everyone.
There's some of our moderators. And then there's Meta Crazy. That is Jill.
I love that name.
Mhm.
Meta crazy.
Yeah.
That that is catchy.
Oh yeah. I think that's it for now. Oh no, new Ben just came in too. Hi. Happy birthday, Maria. Jill says,
Thank you.
yeah. Yep. So there you go. You can grab her book. There's a great birthday present. Grab her book.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Let me tell you, it was a labor of love when I first published it back in 2016. April 2016 was the first time we published the book, and that was when our certified angel practitioner course from the IAAP, the International Association of Angel Practitioners, was hot off the presses. And then by popular demand of students taking the course, they were like, we would like a book to go along with this. So I said, that's it. I got to put a handbook together. And that's what I did. And that was back in 2016. And since then, time goes on, you want to do some revisions, add some new information, weed out some extraneous stuff and make it less wordy. And I just polished it up, and another labor of love. I mean, it took me quite a while to get through all that. It can be a tedious process, and it's finally available now wherever you like to buy books online: Amazon, Barnes and Noble, iBooks, Apple Books, where it's called, all these different places. It's available
Psychic Cafe.
Psychic Cafe, yeah. Well, that will take you to the Amazon. But if you're not an Amazon customer and you don't want to purchase from Amazon for whatever reason, I don't know why you wouldn't, but I think most people make their purchases from there.
Most people do. Yeah, most people.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah.
And that's why
our plan in the future is to have stores on Psychic Cafe. So we'll have a Psychic Cafe.
Then we can have it on, directly linked right there.
We'll have everybody's books and decks, like Pamela's decks, and we'll have your deck. We'll have, because we can have
Oracle cards,
and drop ship and affiliate, and we can have all kinds of different things in the same store. And eventually we want to get the functionality. It costs a little more, but not that much when you have a bunch of people doing it, where like each person gets their own store, Maria. So there'll be like the main store, but then when people go to your profile, it'll be like Maria's store, and you click on it and it's got whatever you want to put on, Yeah.
Awesome.
It's plans for the future. I'm excited about that. Oh, Sunday, March 17th, 2024, St. Patty's Day. I also wanted to mention the energy of the day. So it's 8 energy, because 1 + 7 is 8. So abundance and prosperity, which is the world year number, is 8. So we're in alignment today. Every time we have that 8 energy, the entire date, March 17th, 2024, reduces to 1. So that's the energy of independence, leadership, new beginnings. And then Maria, I pulled some cards. I got the 9 of Pentacles with the 7 of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. It is so weird, like all these sevens, which is the seeker energy. So basically, what we got going on here is coming into abundance and prosperity through hard work, especially with these two. And then this one comes in to say, hey, you've made it this far. Okay, now you need to create some boundaries. You might need to defend your position, and altogether, assert independence here with that. But I have a bonus one. I have a bonus one. So I'm doing all that, and normally I do the heart of the matter card, and then I do the card of the day. But I had this card flew out at the end, and then I got this other card flew out, the moon, and the moon's been showing up a lot lately, and instantly what popped in my head is like, oh, I've got a cool exercise for everybody. This is what I want you to do, because I remember seeing this on a YouTube video, and I wanted to bring it up on the shows.
You're back.
What happened?
I lost sound for a minute, but it's back.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
Might be one of our technical issues, right? But
leprechauns.
So I had seen this interesting YouTube video a while back, and I wanted to talk about it on the shows, but I keep forgetting. This card popped out of the deck instantly. It popped in my head, going into the dream state, going in. You're getting ready to go to sleep, and here's an experiment for everybody to do. Do it for a week, and then see what happens, and then do it for another week. So like as you're going to sleep at night, you close off the lights, you're in the bed, you're laying your head down on the pillow, you close your eyes and repeat wealth, health, and success, wealth, health, and success, wealth, health, and success. And not necessarily that fast, go slow, wealth, health, and success, and just keep saying that to yourself and drift off. And so it's like, sort of like, the affirmations that they always told people to do. But
Right.
the difference is you are going into a light alpha state already right then. Okay. So you're getting in contact with your subconscious mind, and you're setting up your dreamscape, and you're not saying something like, I'm becoming healthier, I'm becoming wealthier. Anything where the subconscious might construe that as a lie, like, wait a minute, no, I'm not
Right.
getting wealthier. And I know in law of attraction circles they say, well, just rephrase it, but this video I was watching was talking about how just say those words: wealth, health, and success. Wealth, health, and success. As you're drifting off each night, do it every night for a week, see if something happens. And then if not, try it for another week, and just see what happens. Because this one guy did it, and he did it differently. He said, wealth and success, wealth and success, wealth and success. I'm adding the health part because I think we should add the health part.
Oh
But
my gosh, it's so important. It's the most important thing.
exactly. But he was just doing the wealth and success, and he was having financial problems. A while back, he had this like tract of land, small, that he just a few $1,000s that he needed to pay
Mhm.
off, and he paid it. He struggled to pay it off. He paid it off. Then he's having all these financial problems. Well, he tried this exercise technique, whatever you want to call it, and within that week of doing it, somebody offered him $25,000 for that little tract of land, because they were
Wow.
building something, and they needed his property, and it was only worth like maybe 8,000 or something like that. He had bought it for 6 and barely got it paid off. And then at that and that was, a couple years before, and it had gotten up to like 8, worth about 8,000. Someone offered him $25,000 and solved all of
Wow.
his financial problems like instantly, out of nowhere, like something he wasn't
Attracted it.
totally not expecting. So yeah, try that out as you're going to sleep.
Yeah,
So that's my little bonus thing to the cards of the day.
I love that. I
the
love
moon,
that.
the moon card wanted to fly out. So what's
That's
been
it.
going on?
Well, I want to first just tell you the two cards that I picked, and one of them it kind of
Oh, cool.
dovetails into what you were talking about. The energy of the day was the first card I pulled was an 8, and it was the 8 of Swords from my tarot deck for the energy for a message for today. And our angels are telling us that don't be afraid to speak your truth. Okay, because when I see swords, a lot of times, that's about communication. So, they're saying don't be afraid to speak your truth. That's throat chakra type of thing. Communication. It's thoughts. Okay, because
Mm.
what you're talking about is programming yourself and programming your thoughts. Wealth, health, success. It kind of supports that. It's like, you know, she's got the blindfold on here and she's feeling trapped for some reason, but her feet are unbound and she can move forward. And 8 is a card of personal power and abundance. So things can be a lot better. Don't get caught up in negative self-talk and negative thinking. And the card that supports that from the Angelic View Oracle cards, I pulled this card randomly as well, is the soulmate card. Okay, this doesn't come up that often.
Mm.
Okay, the soulmate connection, and it says you have been or are about to be blessed with the soulmate connection. So, if you have been talking to your angels or just praying on to God or whoever, whatever higher power you connect with, to bring that someone special into your life, okay, be open to it. Okay, and think positively about it. Speak positively to yourself about it and be yourself. The message from the angels here is be yourself, speak your truth. And this way, the person that is attracted to you is the person that loves you for you. And this doesn't have to be a romantic connection either, because a soulmate connection could be just somebody that comes into our lives that we have some connection with, maybe from a past life or some karma with, and somehow someone that it's going to help you learn something that you need to learn for your soul's journey. Okay, so it could also be that it could be somebody that's going to open a door to something that you've been wanting or needing and asking for, talking to your angels about. So make that connection. You'll get soulmate connection. Yes, what are you showing me?
Your ring is interesting too.
Oh, thank you so
Look at
much. That
that.
ring, that ring was given to me by my husband when we became engaged. It's an antique ring. It belonged to his grandmother, and it just so happens to be my birthstone. It's so funny that we were talking about my birthday, and now you mentioned that because this is my birthstone. It's aquamarine.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. And so speak your truth, be you. And this way you will draw to you the people that will like you for you, love you for you. So that's
Awesome.
the message.
Jill says, I will claim it in the chat room. Oh, by the way,
Awesome.
if you're listening on radio right now and
Mm-hmm.
you're not on the YouTube channel, you can come over and see Maria and I. You're missing all the fun in the chat too. All you got to do is new tab in your browser and type in psychic.cafe/live, and that will take you right over to the current live. You can get in the chat room with us. Again, it's psychic.cafe/live. That URL will take you right into our live on our channel here, Psychic Talk. What else is going on? Oh yeah, Dan was talking about he's watching all the replays on our channel, and I said, yes, Dan, 460. We have 468 subs now. Subscribe to the channel and like the video today. Yep, that'll really help us out. We are only 32 to go to the first level of monetization on YouTube, and we have currently, thanks to Dan, 1,239 watch hours. We need 3,000. So we're almost halfway. And the way you can help us with that, very simple. Go over to the playlists. We have playlists for each show. Like you'll see Maria's show, you can watch through her past shows. And then we have our free workshops and, deck reviews and all this stuff. And just pick some videos, like pick a workshop that you're interested in and watch through it, and that helps our watch hours, and be sure to like them as well. Okie dokie. Still no calls on the caller lines. This is a
That's
very
highly unusual, but you know what? It's St. Patrick's Day. I was thinking, I don't know, should we do a show on St. Patrick's Day or not? Because people are out, this is prime time here for people to be out and about and getting ready for their St. Patty's Day festivities. But that's okay because it's recorded and they can catch up with us later, like a lot of people often do.
Yeah. Oh, for the people in chat, let me give them the phone number: 714
Yes.
816 4628. That's 714 816 4628. As soon as you get through, press 1 on your dial pad. That lets us know you want to be live on air with us. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you can call in and chat live with us, or you can request a mini reading in the chat or ask us questions about anything. There's a question coming in from Jill. That's Meta Crazy in there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna scroll. Scenes that I saw that I'm gonna go with that. Usually I scroll back and I take the questions in the order that they came in. I don't think we have any other questions yet. Oh, Elizabeth is asking, hello, maybe add it to the list. Folks, there's no list. There's
No.
no list. Yeah, just type in there if you want a message from the angels. Say, please give me a message from the angels. If you, that's for something like general. If you have a very specific question, type in the specific question and try to keep it to 1 or 2 lines. Don't write a book,
Right.
just keep it concise. But Meta Crazy says, I have a question. I am a new medium with memories that aren't mine. Is there any type of groups you can suggest to me? I have to think if the memories that are still with me means they haven't left. I'm not sure about that. And yeah, not a normal question, but I'm glad you threw it out there.
Yeah, that's there are so many groups out there. I don't particularly have any to recommend other than the
Yeah.
groups that we run, because these are the groups that we're spending time in. I'm not really spending time in these other groups. However, I years back when I was still studying and practicing with angels and tarot and things like spirit communication, mediumship, you can check out meetup.com and see if there's somebody in your local area that is running some sort of meetup groups, and you can do an in-person uh, group, and that would probably be very beneficial. And then there's so many people out there doing stuff with Zoom now. So I'm sure you can find
Yep.
things online too, although you won't find that on meetup.com. As far as I know, that's just for in person. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you just go, and Google, what you're looking for, I'm sure you're going to come up with a lot. Or go on Facebook or whatever. You'll find plenty out there. But I
Oh,
don't have any in
Maria,
particular. Yes.
you mentioned the meetup.com. Actually, since COVID, a lot of meetup.com meetups are meeting virtually. So you
I
actually
would
may
think so.
find one. Yeah, you may be able to find one that's virtual, or you might find a live one in your city that you want to go to. I
Mhm.
don't, I've seen a lot of mediumship groups and things like that on Facebook. I don't, off the
There's a
top
lot.
off the top of my head, I can't recommend what's the best one, but all you got to do
No.
is just, Google it. I mean,
Mhm.
you can go on YouTube and just, type in what you're looking for. But on Facebook, just type in mediumship groups, things like that, and see what comes up. And then just put your question in that group. And trust me, people will help you out.
Oh, yes. People are,
Yep.
they're really want to talk back and forth and offer their knowledge and ask their own questions. And another thing I'd like to suggest is if you have a metaphysical store, brick and mortar store in your local area, it would be a great idea to go in, browse around, see what they have, because very often these stores offer classes and groups and meetups and all that kind of thing as well, both in person and online. So check out those as well.
Awesome. I did want to acknowledge a lot of our regulars coming in. Our moderator, Charlotte. Charlotte, hi, Charlotte. She says, I have my tea and toast and settled in to enjoy the great energy. And yeah, I hadn't acknowledged because Charlotte wasn't in there in the beginning when we were saying hi to everybody. Astrid, one of our
Hi.
regulars, came in. I mentioned New Ben. Andrea's here. Andrea's back. Um, and there was Elizabeth. I saw an Elizabeth came in. Hi, Elizabeth. And there was somebody else. Uh, Daisha from yesterday is back. Wow, we're like accumulating regulars, Maria. This is really really cool. I'm looking to see. I know someone was it Elizabeth was asking to be on the list and we told her there's no list. Oh, here it is. She put her question in, Maria. So
Okay.
Elizabeth says, "Okay, thanks. I want to ask what has been troubling JC as he's been quiet lately."
Okay. So without getting into somebody's personal business who's not here, a third party,
Uh-huh.
um, really don't like to ask something about somebody else. Can they
Yeah, me
rephrase it
neither.
where it has something to do with them and their relationship? How about what do I need to know about my relationship with JC? Would
I
that be
don't,
suitable?
I don't necessarily, you know, it could be something that has nothing to do with their relationship.
Yeah, this is why
He's
I'm not
just,
sure. Because
he's just being quiet. So maybe it, I don't know. Go ahead and do it the way you want to do it. And then I'm going to pull some cards too, I think, on this.
okay,
I like to go back and,
and okay, and this is for who now in the chat?
okay. It was Elizabeth asking about
Elizabeth. Okay, she says
JC.
sure that works. Okay, so that's what I'm going to ask the angels to show us what Elizabeth most needs to know right now. That's in her highest good regarding her relationship with someone by the name of JC. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's pull a couple more cards here. I'm going to pull cards from both decks, from my tarot deck and my Angelic Oracle cards. And again, we ask our angels and spirit. I ask my angels and spirit guides to communicate with Elizabeth. Angels and spirit guides, please help me to see, hear, feel, or know whatever Elizabeth needs to know right now. That's in her highest good regarding her relationship with JC. Okay. Okay. Well, the first card that came up is the card of temperance. Okay. And that is Archangel Michael. Okay. Many people believe this card has a connection to Archangel Michael. It's a card of duality and a card of balance as well. And I feel a connection to both Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael with this card in particular. That's my feelings about this card. Okay, so that's protection and healing. That's clear thought. It's relationship healing. Those kind of things. So Archangel Michael and Raphael can help. Archangel Michael can help you to shed clarity on this topic for you. You can get quiet, meditate, call upon Archangel Michael for some insight on this, okay, personally for yourself. And you could also call upon Archangel Raphael for anything that needs to be healed within the relationship, okay? So this is a card of balance, okay? And it's a card of strength, of healing and strength. Okay, then it's also the card of searching came up. Okay, and this is from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, and it says nothing is lost in the eyes of God. Okay, so that's the first good news that's going on there, is that the angels are around both of you. There may be, that both of you need to sit and do some contemplation in quiet with the divine on your own. Okay, and maybe that's what's going on with him. Maybe that's what he's doing. Okay, and the angel's also telling me that I got the card of the Four of Pentacles. Okay, and I got that along with the card that all is well. So I think maybe you're thinking, maybe reading into something that's really not going on. That there's because it's saying that all is well. So that is the message that I'm getting there. All is well. Okay, Dex, you can carry on with your.
right. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm taking a sip of
Sure.
water and stuff.
Yeah. So, the Four of
Okay.
Pentacles, that's a card of, things somebody here is quietly contemplating. They may be holding on to some things. They're protecting the heart chakra. Okay.
Mhm.
So maybe they're holding on to something, but whatever it is that they're contemplating, it all in all, they're
Mhm.
saying don't overthink. All is well.
I
Troubled
think
waters are behind.
I think that pretty much covers it, but I'll just
Hmm.
say what I'm getting. I know Elizabeth had said in the chat that he told her that something happened but wouldn't elaborate. And I got, the tower card. Yeah, something definitely happened. Apparently, okay, this may have nothing to do with what's going on with him, but this is what's coming up in the cards. So he's really passionate about something. And he feels like with the emperor, he has to be the man,
Hmm.
but this thing happened and now he doesn't feel like he has the skills and abilities to do it.
Hmm.
It's like what's the word for it? He lost his confidence with something. That's what came up in the cards for me.
Yeah, yeah,
It may have nothing to do with what's actually, with what actually happened. I don't know, but that's what
yeah.
came, you know, and of course you're never going to get, specifics.
No.
We can only show you what's coming up in the cards. We can't tell you what it is, Plus that's psychic peeping Tomming that we don't want to do. But
The angels are saying that all is going to be well. So whatever's being held on to, because
mhm.
it show you he's protecting the heart chakra, whatever is being held on to, it's
Mhm.
going to be okay. That is the main message. It's going to be okay.
And then we've got a phone call to go to, but before that, real quickly, I right after her question, I had seen
Mhm.
one, and they mentioned Archangel. So let me find that real quick. That was Andrea. May I have a message from Archangel Michael regarding my living situation?
Okay, Archangel Michael regarding her living situation. Okay, let's see. And this is for who now? Which person? Jasmine, is it
Let me look again. I'm sorry,
Andrea?
I can't keep them
Yeah, I'm
all.
sorry. I just want to focus on the
Uh,
person who it is from.
Andrea or Andrea, depending on
Andrea. Okay.
how you pronounce.
Focusing on the living situation for Andrea.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, ask our angels and spirit guides to communicate with Andrea's angels and spirit guides. Let us see here. You will know whatever Andrea most needs to know that's in her highest good regarding her living situation. Okay. I see some legal matters. Okay. That's the first card that comes up. There's some legal matters, but it's the card of justice in the tarot. So that tells me that things were going to um, should have a fair resolution to them. Okay, so that was the card of justice, and then along with it, I have angelic support for you. It's the card of 444, the angel number 444, which indicates that angels are supporting you. It says seeing repetitive patterns of fours are a sign that you're surrounded by many angels and have their support. Keep up the good work. Keep calling upon your angels, especially Archangel Michael. Okay, Archangel Michael is one of the greatest archangels, if not the greatest archangel that there is to call upon for protection and for clarity when you need clarity on something, because they always depict Archangel Michael with the sword, and the sword is not just a method of defense, but it also can cut through things. It could cut through negativity. It could help you cut through the confusion and see things more clearly. The light that's reflected off of his sword um, sheds light on different situations. So you are calling upon the right archangel. So keep with that. Keep doing the right thing. And I believe that whatever legal issues there may be will be resolved in your favor.
Oh, cool. All righty.
At
And
least fairly.
yeah.
Yes.
So everybody keep putting your questions in chat. We're going to swing over to Blog Talk Radio because we're simulcasting on radio and we have a caller there. Let's see, there's no area code. So I'm just going to bring them on here. Hello, caller. You're live on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, I just Tina from Colorado, and I know it's been a while. Last time I called was when Mary Brown was there.
Uh-huh.
And hello, ma'am. It's been many months, and big fan. So thank you very much for taking my call. I know you're carrying, and I have a very specific question, please. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Hopefully, it comes from Michael. My question to y'all, please, is or whoever. I love the angels. You're so lucky, ma'am. My question is, where I'm at right now, right? I'm in a suite, and there's this about, let's say, 60 feet or 80 feet around there. I know it's 60, between 60 and 80 feet. There's a restaurant, I guess Hispanic, something like that, and they seem to get in problems with people around them, like area businesses. They've done other things to people, and I know that it's been brought to attention with other people. But I'm just wondering, in my case, there's this person that's in the same area that anyway, my question is, I'm renting this place, and the owner never said nothing to me. I want to know if they're going to get caught, or what. Why is the reason? Why is there's two questions? What is the reason that they want to know if I'm here? I mean, I'm here, but what's the reason that they have this person trying to watching? They're trying to see if I'm watching me, and if so, do you see maybe the law? They really want to talk to and take some action.
Okay.
I'm not connecting to them.
Let's stop right there, because if there's too much information, it just makes it very difficult to do a reading when it's way too much background
completely
information.
lost.
Yeah, I'm getting really lost in that. Can you just state one question, in one sentence, what is your question? Because it's just too much background information.
Yes, I'd like to know if the restaurant people are they going to be anytime soon being reprimanded by the officials and also the owner, because they're creating some problems with it's just trying to create me a problem, but other people around the area. Thank you. Or will it be call reprimanded, issue citation, or no, something like that? Hopefully that answers what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm having a hard time narrowing it down, but that's my question. Is do you see them stopping, or there you go? Anything on that you'll pick up, or redo it again?
This is about a restaurant and where you're working?
No. The question is, there's a.
See, this is why I'm getting very. What is the topic that you want, and you want guidance on from the angels? Right. Is it career? Yeah. Is it home life, residence? Does it have to do with moving? Does it have to do with finances? Does it have to do with a relationship? What is the basic thing? And then I will let you know what the angels can tell you that's in your highest good regarding that basic situation. Okay, because there's way too much. I can't follow it all.
Yeah, I can't. And the other thing is Tina, hold on. Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Okay,
Calm down.
Hun, we need you to take a deep breath and stop for a minute. First of all, I don't know about you, Maria, but on my end, her call's very muffled. I can barely.
Yes, that's part of it.
Okay. Yeah. We need you to get really, really concise in one sentence. Ask the question. And Maria put it that if you want to, if it's simpler, just tell us what area of your life, and she'll see what the angels say is what you need to know now for the highest good for you.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's the best way.
I understand now. So the question is, for my will these people that have a restaurant, are they going to stop creating problems to other people? Because they tried to create me a problem, but it didn't happen.
Okay, so you have a question regarding some people in your life and the situation with these people that are in your life right now, and that you're feeling difficulty with, and that you're having difficulty with, and you want to know if there's going to be more, if things are going to clear up, or if it's going to be continuing problems. Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Like if they're going to stop, they create problems to other people as well. They're trying to create me a problem, but I know I'm protected. Yes.
Okay.
As the angels, that's very important to me. They're going to stop. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm just kind of upset.
So
you're right.
People, okay. Deep breath. So this spark flew out. I'm going to go with that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me pull one more card. Okay. Okay. The first card I had pulled, which doesn't, it was a card of emotional confusion. Okay. And that was kind of reflecting the energy around Tina right now. Okay. It was the Seven of Cups. So it's like this something very emotional. It's an emotional dilemma. Okay. And what the angels were suggesting with that is taking some time for you and focusing on your own self-care. Okay, don't be so much focused on others around you. Don't worry about how whatever the situation is with other people. Worry about what's going on with you right now and taking care of you. And they're telling you that self-care is not selfish, okay? Because as you nurture yourself, you nurture others. So first thing is take a step back and take some time for you, okay? And take care of yourself. And then we got the Queen of Wands, okay, from Tarot, which is a Leo energy, okay, but it was reversed. Okay, so this is somebody here that wants to be that you would like to have support from, but you don't feel you're getting it. Okay, so it's like needing that support, but not getting it. Okay, but then the angels are just telling you to remember to keep your thoughts positive. It's the card of the angel number 1111. Okay, and repeating ones are a reminder to keep your thoughts positive. That's what the card says. It says you attract what you focus your thoughts on the most. Okay, so what you want to try to do here in this situation is and take time to get quiet with yourself, get yourself calm, and then imagine the situation being resolved in the way that you would like to see it resolved. And spend some time seeing the parties interact together, the two parties, in a positive way and envisioning a positive outcome, because that is what we call, this is what I like to call daydreaming, but it's not daydreaming that you're in la la land wasting your time. You're actually feeling like this situation is happening now, and you're putting your feelings into it, and you're imagining what if it was this way. Okay, and putting your energy there, because thoughts are things and you attract to yourself what you constantly focus on. So if you're looking at this and imagining, are they going to do this? Are they going to get better? Is it going to get worse? Just focus on that all will be well and it's going to be the positive outcome that you want, and draw that energy to you.
I hope that helps you out, Tina.
Yes.
All right.
I just aligned.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you very much for the call. Okay. We got to move on because we spent way too much time on that, and
I was trying to understand.
It was very difficult.
I want to help her, but I just have to understand what the question is first.
Yeah. And some people get on the line, and they're a little bit hyper on things, and
well, something is emotional to her right now, so it's understandable.
Just take a deep breath, folks. Okay.
Big time.
I got a question that I'm going to answer for Astrid in the chat, and then Dacia's asking for what's coming good their way in their life. Maybe you can answer that one. But before we go there, Maria, I went back to the cameras and you were gone.
Sorry.
Yes, I need you here for this. This is something special because
I'm here.
A little birdie told me that Maria has something special for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, I do. All right, folks, so here it is. Now let me go off camera so that you can see this better. Okay, so happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. And today is my St. Patty's Day Lucky Sevens sale. Okay, and I'll explain to you what that is. Okay, the Certified Angel Practitioner course, which I totally revamped the whole course last year. This is the second edition of the Certified Angel Practitioner course, which was our most popular course with the International Association of Angel Practitioners when it first launched back in 2015. I have totally revised this course. For the next 7 days, lucky 7, here you go. The first thing is it's going to be 50% off the current price. So anyone that's been, on the fence about, I want to take this course, the current price was $222. Well, now for the next 7 days for St. Patrick's Day week, it's going to be 50% off. So it's going to be just $111 for the next 7 days. That's right, $111, 50% off. And on top of that, another lucky 7, the first 7 people to purchase this course during this sale will get a free autographed copy of my newly revised book, Angel Practitioner Handbook, a Foundation Guide. And if you're in the United States, that will include free shipping. So I will sign the book, I will autograph the book, and I will mail it to you wherever you receive your mail with no cost for shipping. And that's as long as you're within the U.S. If you're outside the U.S., well, then there may be some cost to shipping, depending on how much that is. Okay, to find out more about this course, the Certified Angel Practitioner course, and the book, Angel Practitioner Handbook, the new revised edition, just go to my website, mariagmaas.com. That's mariagmaas.com, mariagmaas.com. So this course, I just wanted to tell you, it's a great course for anyone, even if you're not interested in becoming certified, because that's just an option. You don't have to become certified. It's a foundational course, just like the book that I wrote to go along with the course, Angel Practitioner Handbook, a Foundation Guide. It's a foundational course that'll teach you everything that you need to know to connect with angels. So even if it's just for your own self, I mean, I cover everything, angelology FAQs, all the most frequently asked questions about angels. I cover vibrational energy and how it affects our ability to communicate with our angels. I cover the chakras and the aura. I cover accessing divine wisdom and angelic guidance. And I have guided meditations in here. I have different exercises. I talk about how do the angels communicate with us. And this is also a great book for if you're just learning how to work with your intuition and maybe develop psychic abilities. I have all types of information in here about that. What are the 4 major clairs? What are your strongest clairs? Is there a difference between intuition and psychic ability? How to use your intuition to make better decisions? Connecting with your guardian angel. How to get messages from your guardian angel. How to receive angelic guidance through dreams. I mean, this is a little book with a lot packed in it, and it's very readable, which is one of the things I took care of when I revised it. I made it less wordy, very concise and to the point, very easy to follow and understand. And I have charts in here that to help you with things like, do you want to learn about who are the 15 most popular archangels? I have a whole charts in here, reference charts, and it tells you all kinds of things. What are those angel specialties? What colors are associated with them? Which of the chakras are associated with them? It covers so much. It covers also how to work with angel oracle cards, all different things from choosing a deck, from blessing your deck, angel crystals, working with tarot cards as well to get angel messages. I briefly cover that in this book, what angel crystals are and how you can use them, angel numbers, the numerology of archangel names, that's a very interesting chapter in there, because when you numerology, there you can analyze not just a day or a date, like a birth date, but you could also analyze names, the numerology of names. And I have in here specifically how you can analyze archangels' names. Okay. And then I have information in here about working as an angel practitioner, if that's what you are interested in doing, how to build confidence in working as an angel practitioner. I give affirmations that you can use to boost your confidence as an angel practitioner. And then I have a section with some angel messages, what the angels told me specifically, and things that information that I channeled from the angels myself. And I put some notes in here about that, things that I thought were important to share. So I cover all these things, and I cover them in the book. I cover them in the course. The course and the book each have some of their own different things in there. So there's maybe some exercises in the course that are not in the book, and vice versa. I have some stories in the book about my own personal experiences with angels and messages from spirit and departed loved ones. So that's in the book, and that's not in the course. So that, there are little things here and there that are different in both, but they both work very well together. And now is your chance to get this at the course at 50% off, $111. And like I said, the first 7, that's for 7 days. It's going to end after 7 days. And then after that, the first 7 people to purchase the course will get the book free. Okay, so right now, you can find out more about it at mariagmaas.com. And I just literally launched this this morning. So after the show, I'm going to be going online, and I'm going to be updating the website where the course is, where you purchase the course. So that will reflect the right price. Because if you go there right now, it probably still says $222, but I'm going to get right on that today after the show. And I'm going to make sure it has $111, the new price, with the countdown timer. So it will remind you when that price will end in 7 days. And when I see you purchase that course for $111, I will contact you with the email that you used to purchase the course, and I'll get your shipping information from you if you're one of the first 7 people, and I will send you the autographed copy of the book, because the book is also an ebook version too, but the first 7 people are going to get the paperback version, and it's a beautiful version to have. Always great to have a paperback version, especially for books that you want to reference again and again, which I'm sure you will this one. Thank you, Dex, for that time.
Awesome. Okay, so more people coming into the chat, and I think we have a phone call to go back to in a minute. We go back and forth between the phone calls and the questions in chat. And folks, just so you know, because people were asking in the chat, Maria, we take someone asked, are they random? No, they're not random. We take the questions in the order that they appear in our chat. Now, remember, our chat may look different from your chat, because when you send in your message and other people are sending messages in, they might hit your chat a fraction of a few seconds or something differently than when they hit our chat, and maybe in a different order. We take them in the order that they come in on our studio chat on Blog Talk. And I did want to mention a bunch of folks coming in, like Red Pisces is here, Blue and Gold Celestial, another returning chat viewer and listener and chat participant from previous days. We have our regulars. I just love this. And Red was asking, would you be able to pick up on my energy for a reading? Absolutely, Red. What you do is you just type in your question. If you want a message from the angels, just general, let us know. If you have a very, very specific question, type in 1 or 2 lines, very specific what it is, and we'll be happy to get to your question. Let me scroll back, because I've already pulled cards for the next question, and then Maria is going to do the one after that. But now I got to scroll back and find out where.
Okay, which one do you want me to do?
I know, I got to find it. So give me a minute.
Okay, sure.
To get in here. See, I think it was Daisha. There's Daisha's. That's the one we're going to have you do. And then let me make sure I'm on the right one.
Let's see if I can find it.
Astrid about soulmates. Okay, so Daisha Rogers asks, my question is, what's coming my way that's going to be good in my life? That's how she words it.
Oh, okay, great.
So, whatever cards you want to pull on that. I'm going to do Astros, which is, I would love to ask something talking about soulmates is, I guess in the chat, or we were talking, or someone was talking about soulmates at the time. And she says, talking about soulmates is quite like Quike. I don't know how that's pronounced, but I say quike. It's like Quaker. I look like Quaker to me. Anyway, so is Q, I'm just going to say Q, is Q my soulmate, and will he contact me soon? Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Archangel Michael comes in, and Archangel Michael says, yes, there is a soul connection. There's definitely a soul connection between you and Q. Now, I also then asked a yes, no. Is he going to contact you soon? And I'm getting 2 yeses, 3 nos. So it's a maybe, and it's leaning no. It's leaning no. Okay. So what's going on with that? Well, first of all, the central focus card is the 6 of Wands. It's literally the success card in tarot. 6 is success in numerology. It's one of the that's one of the attributes of 6. And so the possibility is really there. Okay. But what's going on is the 9 of Pentacles is talking about you. This is the self-made woman card, and you may be a female entrepreneur, or maybe it's just, you're a very independent person or something like that. That may be contributing to the situation, and you would know better than me. I'm just telling you what's coming up in the cards. And then the Queen of Swords is facing into the future and is at the end, at the end of the reading into the near future. So what this is telling me is you need to be analytical about this. Swords are thoughts and ideas. The Queen of Swords, King of Swords, those are analytical cards. In other words, you need to get out of your heart space and look at things logically, because I think there's evidence one way or another with Q. And what it's saying also, especially with something like a strong queen, like the Queen of Swords coming up, is that you can't sit back and wait for Q to get in contact with you. You have to run with the ball. You have to contact him. And I don't know where you're from, but I know we have a lot of international people listening to the radio shows, here in the chat, watching the YouTube lives. And I know there's cultural differences. I know in different parts of the world, like, women don't typically approach the guy. They just sit back and wait for the guy to approach them. But hey, folks, it's the 21st century. We can't act like that anymore. You need to be the strong, independent woman, and you need to take the action. So that's what I'm getting for you about Q. But the lovely thing is that Archangel Michael actually showed up, one of the 4 angels in the tarot deck, to say you guys do have a soul connection. Maria, what did you get for Daisha? What's good coming in her life?
Okay. There I'll tell you what's good coming in her life. Okay. The 2 of Cups. Okay, that is good news. So it looks like there is a relationship that will be an emotional relationship. It will be an exchange of feelings and someone that you can share your feelings with. It could be a love relationship, or it could just be a very supportive, good friendship. Okay, it could be a business relationship with somebody that you could really connect with. Okay, but more importantly, I feel like this is somebody that you could really be close to. I kind of feel like it could be a love relationship. And if you're already in a good relationship, then it just means that this relationship blossoms. Okay, so that's a very, very great card to pull. 2 of Cups from the tarot. And then with that card, the card that was supporting it from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, is the card that is all is well. Okay. And this is a beautiful card. It says, troubled waters are now behind you. Keep moving forward. Okay, so whatever difficulties you've had in the past, and I did see you had some difficulties in the past. There was the Five of Pentacles that came up in the past position, okay, and then it was followed by the Five of Wands. So, but we ended up with the Two of Cups. So whatever issues there were in the past, that was being healed by Archangel Raphael, because that had come up first. I jumped ahead all the way to the good news. I couldn't help myself. But I'm backtracking now. This was the card that had come up in the past, the Five of Pentacles and Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael's name means healing of God, or God heals. So whatever situations that were troubling and difficult, Archangel Raphael was on the scene helping to heal those issues, especially if they were emotional type of issues, because that's where the outcome is good. Okay. And then the Five of Pentacles, I'm sorry, not the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Okay. That shows that, there were some challenges, but you met the challenges, and you met them with the support of the angels, because we had the angel number 444, which indicates that you had many angels supporting you, not just Archangel Raphael, but many powerful angels. Okay. And that's what led you to this is the likely outcome. This is what's leading you to that, is that Two of Cups, that emotional share, the sharing of our emotions with someone very compatible. Okay. And that all shall be well. So I think that's great. A great message for Daisha from her angels.
Awesome. Okay, give me just a second. I'm in the
middle. Sure, Dax. Right
doing
ahead.
some more things on the chat here, and trying to get the technology to work, and I can't get over to click the button on the video. Okay, there we go. Finally got it back. Hey, lots of stuff going on in the chat here. Let me see. Yeah. I had just put in that I finally got my personal YouTube account to work, and then it stopped again. I do not know what's going on with this. I got it working and I was all excited, and then it died. So I'm waiting for it to restart up here so I can hang out in the chat with you. There it goes. Now I can watch the chat room. And what I'm trying to do here, Marie, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, the studio chat, I have it set right where the next question is, so we can go in order. And then I'm using my chat to do chat, the other account on a different browser.
There's too many things going on here, if you ask me.
Yeah, no, it's really
it's technical things.
No, it's really easy for me, but
Glad it's easy for you.
Well, we were talking about this problem the other day, because oh my God, you should have seen the chat the other day. It was just me, and there was like 60,000 people in the chat. It was, and I was like, I need to figure out a new system, and this is the system I've been wanting to try, and it seems to work here. And let me get the thing set up for I dreamed with a police. What? Okay, so there's some interesting things in the chat that we're going to get to, but I need to scroll up to the last one. Can we get a message from the angels for Jasmina Maria?
Absolutely, for Jasmina. Let me see. I like to look at the name on here. Yeah, so Jasmina. Okay, and she wants a message from the angels. Okay, and one thing before I do that.
Well, yeah,
talk about doing things behind the scenes. While you were doing stuff and I was off camera, I updated the price on the course. So it now is at the sale price, $111, because I hadn't had a chance to do it.
Oh, see, I didn't know whether you now or not yet. Yeah. So I'm glad you were able
to. It was all kind of last minute. So I said, let me do this sale. And I updated it now. So anybody that goes to mariadmaas.com, Certified Angel Practitioner course, You'll now see that it's at that half price sale for
Okay.
$111. I'm going to add the timer on it later. That'll
Oh,
time
yeah,
it for
okay.
7 days.
No
I can
rush.
do that later.
You have
No
7 days.
rush on that. But the first 7 people, when those emails come into me and I find out whoever the first 7 people are to purchase the course, they will get the free autographed copy, the paperback version of Angel Practitioner Handbook Foundation Guide. Okay, so for Jasmina, I would like to ask my angels and spirit guides. Yes.
I've been trying
I'm
to break
sorry.
10 minutes here. Okay, but what I was trying to say was before you go to Jasmina's thing, I got to ask you a question because the caller queue is finally starting to fill in, but I don't know if you want to take more calls because it's already the top of the hour. So you got
It is. You know what? Okay, let's say we got a few calls in there. Let's maybe at least go with one more from the caller queue. They called in a little bit late today, but that's okay. We'll do one more.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, Dax. All right. So Jasmina, I like to ask my angels and spirit guides to communicate with Jasmina's angels and spirit guides. Let me see, hear, feel, or know whatever she most needs to know right now. That's in her highest good. Okay, patience is a virtue. That's the first thing they're telling me. Okay, and now I'm gonna pull a card from my Angelic the Oracle cards for Jasmine. Now let's see what I got. Oh, I got Archangel Raphael. Came up again today. Archangel Raphael is coming up quite a bit today. I noticed when I have a certain archangel that pops up during readings, during our shows, that archangel will pop up again and again and again. Okay, so that was Archangel Raphael from my deck, the Angelic the Oracle cards, and it says, trust that healing and restoration have begun. So whatever you've been calling upon the angels for assistance with, it could be something, whatever. It could be an issue that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be healing, physical healing. It could be emotional healing. It could be healing of a situation or a relationship, healing of all sorts of things. So that's Archangel Raphael, whose name means God heals, or healing of God. So when you call upon Archangel Raphael and you say Archangel Raphael, the name Raphael, what you're doing is you're putting out the vibes out there. You're saying, I believe God heals, healing of God, help me. That's what you're saying, and that's what you're invoking when you call upon Archangel Raphael. It's very powerful. Okay. And for my tarot deck, Jasmina, you got the card of the Hanged Man, and this is reminding you to be patient. And I said, patience is a virtue. So don't rush things. They want you to know, don't rush things. Be patient. Keep calling upon Archangel Raphael, and you will get the assistance that you need. This, whatever situation, if it's a situation, it will be resolved positively for you. Whatever might need to be healed will be healed. Matter of fact, the healing is already in process, whatever that may be. Just be patient.
Awesome.
Okay.
Oh, great one. And I've got a quick answer to a quick question from Red Pisces. How do I begin to start to use my abilities and gifts? So here's the message coming.
Ooh.
The universe
like
here,
that.
for the angels, however you want to put that, but the 7 of Cups. Okay, so what the message is here is that you have a lot of possibilities and choices with that. And what you need to do is to narrow it down to one thing. That's what is holding you back. And by the way, this message is for everybody out there. It's not just Red, it's everybody. We all deal with this where, we're trying to use our gifts and abilities, and we all have a lot of different areas we could work in, a lot of different types of clients, use different modalities, tarot, hypnosis, psychic mediumship, animal communication. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's like all these different things that you could do: EFT, energy healing, Reiki. You got to narrow it down to one thing. You may have a lot of different skills and abilities, Red, but the secret to success is you niche down to helping one group of people with one specific problem with one modality, at least at first. You don't have to, if you're, I don't know what it is you're going to pick, but if you decide on energy healing, it's not like, well, I'm never going to read from the cards anymore. I'm never going to do an astrology chart again. I'm not going to use hypnosis with the client or life coaching. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is put those on the back burner and get focused with one thing that allows you to solve one big problem for one group of people. And the other clue coming through is the Queen of Pentacles, which is literally the mom card, the nurturing card here. Whatever it is, the hint, the clue is, what is it where you are able to most help other people and nurture them? Okay, so that's the message coming through for red. And then I think we are pretty caught up. I might have missed a few later on. Seashells asked if they could be added, and Dan's, explained that there's no adding. You just put in your question. So, but I don't see a question from them yet. Nilda, one of our regulars, has popped in. Hi, Maria. Many blessings. Nilda says,
hi, Nilda.
Yeah. Sunny Days popped in. Hi, Sunny. And they want to ask about, Sunny Days wants to ask about her work environment. I think that's the only question we have left. And then we've got a gazillion phone calls. So do you want to pull cards on Sunny Days, and then we'll take a phone call, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay, sure. Just
her
an angel message.
Yeah, about her work environment.
For her work environment. Okay.
Yeah, whatever comes up. I'm out of coffee. I gotta get more coffee.
Okay, let's see. Cool. I'm going to pull two cards, one from my tarot deck and one from my Angelic View Oracle cards for Sunny Days and her for her work environment. Okay. This is an interesting combination. It's the Tower with the card of bright ideas. Now, it's not the typical way that you may read the Tower card. Okay, it's an idea comes literally from out of the blue. This is how your angels are going to bring messages to you, and that is how they're going to bring their guidance to you. You put your thought, you put your question, and you put your requests out to the angels for their assistance. Let them know that you're open to receiving it. Okay, and the way they're going to speak to you in particular is that they're going to just pop these ideas, these flashes of insights that you're going to be like, oh, I'm not even thinking about that right now, but that's what I wasn't even thinking about my question right now. I was doing maybe some mundane task like folding my laundry or maybe walking my dog or something. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, that's what I needed to know. Okay. So there's going to be some light bulb moments going on for you from your angels regarding your work environment and so forth. So whatever you've been asking for guidance on, that's how they're going to speak to you. Hope that helps.
Awesome. I was just trying. Okay. I didn't know you were going to be done so quick. I was just trying to answer in chat to Dan, because he says he wanted to remind us, and this is what I've been talking about. There is like way too much to remember. We have a live Zoom Q&A after the show today. So
okay.
Yeah, so I just wanted to let everybody know. Hang on a second. Let me type this in the chat for everybody so they have the URL. psychic.cafe/Zoom. And this URL is good for every Sunday. We do this every Sunday. Sometimes there's a workshop. Like last week, we had a workshop with Pamela Steele. And this week, we do not have a workshop, but whether or not we have a workshop scheduled, we always do a Q&A after. You can ask all your questions about tarot, numerology. It's open to everyone. If you have questions about joining the guild, putting your business on Psychic Cafe, our new community website, maybe you have questions about the new community website, psychic.cafe, how to use certain features, how to set up your profile. Maybe you have questions about getting certified, anything at all, including general questions about, things you've always wondered about numerology, things you've always wondered about tarot. And we do this every Sunday live for our members, but we also have it open for everyone right now because of the new website. We want to use it as I forgot what I was calling it, orientation to the new website. Yeah. So feel free to join us. I have that somewhere. Hang on. Where'd it go? There's the banner. Okay. So this is every Sunday, 1 p.m. Pacific. So that's 1 p.m. if you're like on the West Coast, LA time, 4 p.m. Eastern. So New York City, Florida, etc. And then 9 p.m. London, UK. And it's always the same URL every Sunday, psychic.cafe/Zoom. So we'll be popping in there after the show today. That's right. And I did want to mention one last thing, Maria, real quickly, is that
sure,
I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, so if you didn't get your question answered, I'll be back tomorrow. In fact, Catherine is supposed to be recording some shows for us for this month, and then she'll be back live next month. And some of the Fridays I will be doing a live show. I don't know if I will. Probably I will be this week. I didn't last week, but I probably will this week. I did the week before, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for sure. Probably Friday and probably Saturday, Anyway, we're on 7 days a week. And then this is the other takeaway. All you ever have to remember is psychic.cafe/live will take you to the live that day. Currently, it may change in the future, but currently all of our shows are 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Here's the one thing I wanted to announce. We started this last week. We're doing a test run where our daily shows during the week, we are not simulcasting on Blog Talk. We're only simulcasting on Blog Talk on the weekend or when Catherine's doing a live show on Friday. But if she's not doing a live show on the weekends, yes, we have the caller lines, everything like that. Monday through Friday, especially this week, we're testing this out. It's been working really great. Go to psychic.cafe/live, join me for the shows, and ask your questions in chat. There won't be any phone lines to dial into. So you got to join us on YouTube. So I just wanted to make that announcement real quick there, Maria. Sorry. Oh,
sure. So much to remember and talk about.
Oh, yes. And let's see who's been waiting the longest on the phone lines. It looks like area code 646. Are you there, caller? 646?
Yes. Hi. Good evening.
Hi.
Thank you for taking my call.
What's your name, hon? Where are you calling in from?
It's Sonia. I'm calling in from New York.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
So my question is this. I'm wondering if you see my apartment, it's a condo unit, if you see it selling anytime soon.
All right. What do the angels have to tell Sonia about her apartment? And is it going to sell anytime soon? Okay, let's see what the angels have to say. I feel like the angels are telling me that you've been asking this question before and you've been thinking about it a lot. Like the 9 of Wands. That's the kind of the energy of been there, done that. Okay. Okay, so I got 9 of Wands from the tarot. Okay. And got the card of education from my deck, interestingly enough. And it says it's never too late to learn something new. Okay, so what if you ask yourself, is there something, what stone may have not, don't leave any stone unturned. What is something that maybe you can implement that you haven't done before? What is some action that you can take? Where might you find some information that would help you to get this apartment sold? Ask the angels for guidance on that, and look for something new that hasn't been done before. Something, because this card, the energy of this card, the Nine of Wands, is like been there, done that. Okay, so it's like you're repeating things that you've done already.
Think of, Maria. Yeah.
Yes.
The only thing I could think of is actually renting the unit instead of selling it.
Okay.
That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that is something good to investigate, but educate yourself on that process first. Fully look into it, the pros and the cons before you make that choice. Okay, and you never know, maybe along the way you might come up with some other idea when you're in the process of investigating this option. So I think that's
there are only two options. Yeah, only to rent or sell, and that's
something you haven't done before.
Like if it's going to sell soon, I would love to sell. I'd prefer to sell than rent. It's just
they're telling you to try something that hasn't been done before, but educate yourself on it.
Okay. All right.
I hope you find that helpful. Thank you for calling today. Angel blessings. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. We got to get out of here. If we didn't get to your call or question, hey, join me in chat tomorrow on YouTube. This was fun.
Yes. Lots of fun. And remember, check out mariagmaas.com. Check out the Angel Practitioner Handbook, a foundation guide available in paperback and ebook, and my course, Certified Angel Practitioner course. Thank you. Angel blessings.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Angel blessings. Angel blessings.
Happy St. Patty.